Hey, I'm Nina Chantel, and this is Unmuted. All right, let me just start here, okay? This title, this name. I went back and forth for months. I had lists, notes on my phone, voice memos, conversations with my girls at like 2 a.m. Just because, did this sound too corny? Is this too safe? Is this basic? Because that's not who I am. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm the exact opposite. Would people actually click on this? Would they actually listen to this? Would they block me? Would they know what it's about? Okay, like some of the names I tried. All right, I'm gonna share them with you. Like the morning bell, but it's spelled Belle. It doesn't sound like me, right? Chantel Unplugged. It just didn't feel like an umph. Viva Chantel. That just sounds like I should be, I don't know, Viva Las Vegas or like, I even thought the Nina Chantel experience because that sounds like me. I'm a whole experience, right? But it sounded like I was about to drop a mixtape and a TED Talk all at once. Although the TED Talk thing, I'll be honest with you, you'll be getting some of that with me. But then Unmuted hit me. It hit me because of so many personal experiences that we will talk about. I mean, if you've been wondering where I'm at, what I've been doing, where I've been, as far as experiences in my life, not only in business or in this media crazy world that has changed, but just life experiences, I am so ready to tell it all, hence the Unmuted, right? So I sat with it. I whispered it to myself in the car. I said it out loud while I was just walking around the house, getting ready, even putting on mascara and whatnot. And then I realized this wasn't just a name. It's a declaration because of everything that I just told you. I feel like I've been having to hold back so much information, so many untold stories, so many times in different studios. If you know me, I've been on air so many places, within the past 25 years, worked with so many people, so many higher ups, seen so many things, celebrity wise, in behind closed doors in meetings, in my own life experiences, dating, relationships, friends, stories that I feel like I have not been able to share because I've been playing it safe because that's what you're supposed to do, right? Even though everybody knows me and I'm like, if you know me, like I'm not quiet because clearly here I am venting to you and I'm very, very honest. Some would say a little too blunt. I get sent memes from close friends that are like, real friends tell you the real, honest, hard truth. That's who I am, but I do it with love because I'm not a fake and phony friend. Like, I'm going to tell you how it is because somebody needs to hear it. I'm not going to be your yes chick and, try to sugarcoat things. I'm going to keep it real with you at all times. That's who I am. And so for the fact that I've been muted for so long and I've been quiet for so long, or worse, that I've been loud but then edited because of, the job that I do and where I've worked and the things that I've been told that I cannot say, it's like I've been cropped. I've been adjusted. I've been softened. The only time I should feel soft is with my man. I shouldn't feel soft at any time. We all have our feelings, but that's just not who I am. If I'm this bold and I'm this blunt, if I'm this honest and I could be that way on a microphone, why can't I be that way when I want to be publicly? So not even just as a Latina in this industry, but like just a woman in this world, period. There's always been this little voice in the back of my head, like, watch what you say. Because at the beginning of my career, I had to learn one of life lessons where learn when to shut the hell up, pick and choose your battles, that kind of stuff. And believe me, my first job, that was one of the reasons why I lost it. Smile more. You're not smiling enough. It's like I smile all the time because I want to smile. Or don't be too opinionated because here I am giving too much on the air or saying too much when I want to think about it, in a meeting or, somebody again, I'm not going to be naming names, but, bosses and whatnot throughout the years would tell me to do something a certain way. And it's like, no, like I'm going to give you my opinion and tell you the things that I will not do. For instance, if you're going to be on social media, I'm not the kind of chick who's going to be out there like, dressing, revealing and doing something that is not me, because that's my reputation. Nobody can take that from me. But if I start putting myself out there just because a boss told me to do something on social media to be a certain vibe for a certain format that I am, but that's not who I am, I feel like I'm dumbing myself down. So, also don't make it uncomfortable. Like when I tell you I have tried, really, really tried to stay in the lines. Like right now, I feel like I'm getting like choked up about it because so many times nobody knows exactly what it is that you go through. You have to be this way, do it this way, and staying in the lines when it's not you, but you have to do it because you don't want to lose your job. Do you know what that feels like? I mean, do you know what I've actually learned? Because I'm going to be sharing all this stuff with you now that I'm venting. But the more that I stayed quiet, the more I felt like I was losing myself, like I was disappearing, which is why I'm getting a little choked up right now. And I'll be honest with you, because that's who I am. I already gave my disclaimer. I keep it real. I literally have like a teardrop falling down my face, but you can't hear me feel like I'm all like sobbing or anything, because that's when a true tear actually comes down because something hit. It's just like, that's not living. That's not surviving. That's not who I am. So why should I have people, tell me who I am? And it's true. When you get older, start to give, as they say, 0 Fs. And you know what? I'm unmuted. You extra give 0 fucks when you get older. It's true. You don't really care about what people think about you anymore, or you don't really care about other people's opinions. I mean, that's where I am. I started feeling that way anyway, but I mean, that is where I am. So yeah, this podcast, Unmuted with Nina Chantel, it's not going to be about being loud just to be loud. It's going to be about being real, raw, and it's mine. I'm going to give you my truths, and I want you to give your truths, and whoever will be here talking with me will get their truths. Unmuted because silence never told the full story. And I'm going to repeat that to you. This is the major reason that I chose this name for this podcast. Unmuted because silence never told the full story. You know that hit, right? Because that could be anything about you in your own life. So I'm here to finally tell mine, not just mine. I want to tell ours. I want to talk about the stuff that we've had bottled up for so long, the beautiful things to share, the messy things, just powerful things, our trials, our heartbreaks. Gosh, you have no idea how much heartbreak I've been through in my life, but the beauty is you overcome all of these things. Like, I'm not a parent. I've never had that biological itch or tick to have kids, but my friends are mothers. My sister's a mother. I mean, motherhood moments, I want to hear about those. I want you to share those with others. I should have left him 5 years ago moments, because Lord knows everybody's been through one of those. Or even like, why didn't anybody teach me about money, the finances, those real moments? Or is it too late to start over moments? And by the way, hell no. It's never too late. Reinventing yourself is one of the most beautiful things that you could possibly do. Doesn't mean that you don't have to have a full job over here, a full life over here, but you can't try something new on this side. You're never too old to do that. Just remember that, all right? This is me telling you that because I have so many things to share with you. You have no idea. This is just the beginning. And I didn't know exactly what I was going to do when I started talking on this microphone for this podcast, but now I feel just inspired to let it all out for us to share our moments, because you will be a part of this. You won't just be hearing my voice tell you about me. We're going to share our things. You'll be talking together with me. That's what I hope for, so that we can share our stories and inspire others and tell others that you are not alone, and just to vent it out. Unmuted for a reason. Maybe you've been muted for too long, but right now, this is your safe space to let it all out. We'll laugh. We'll cry. We're going to call ourselves out lovingly, and we're going to unmute parts of ourselves that we didn't even know were still on mute. So if you're ready for that kind of space, I'm going to be real, where your story just isn't too much, and it isn't, where your honesty isn't too loud, hell no, it won't be, and where your healing actually belongs, then here you are. Welcome home. This is just the beginning. I'm excited about it now that I've let loose and I've let it all out. Welcome to Unmuted with Nina Chantel, mis amigos.